What are they made of, your tapestries?
Made?
Yeah, the fabric.
Fabrics is cotton viscose.
Cotton viscose. Okay. Do you bargain on this price, or is this your fixed price?
It's really fixed rate.
Really fixed rate?
Yeah, it's made in Italy. It's cotton viscose.
So you would not consider 20 for that?
This 35. I have 20 euros also.
Yeah, but this one is not.
Yeah. Also same one. We have because two different fabrics. So I show you both. Then you understand.
But you're from India, right?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Don't you bargain in Bangladesh?
Bangladesh. No, euro.
No.
You look. This is 20 euro. 20.
Oh, that's 20. Okay,
20.
but I can feel the difference in the fabric.
And this is 35.
I see.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah, it's 40.
Very cool.
I make the 35. Anyone?
Oh, so you do bargain? That's 5 discounts. What about this one? This is kind of nice.
It's 35 euros.
35.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Let's do 30.
35.
32.
You are buying.
Come on, 32.
35.
33. I'm gonna walk.
34.
Okay, sold.
Whoa, big discount. You know how to
Woohoo! What's that? Oh, that's a €1 discount.
That's the one euro.
I'll give you 35, don't worry. I'm just joking.
I know you are joking. And do you like big ones, sir?
No, I like that one. That's a nice one, yeah. How long you had this shop? Is this your shop?
This is my shop.
How many years you been on this location?
I am here is about 10 years.
All right.
But this shop is only 4 years. Are you Italian?
See.
You?
Norway.
Norway?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nice country, dream country.
Really? You been there?
I told you.
I have one friend, he studied there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Norway.
Cool.
Study.
Thank you then. Good luck
Thank
today.
you.
Hope you make many sales.
Thank you, grazie.
This one was 40 euros.
Yes, I got a discount. But that's kind of cool
No,
with
but
the map.
This is Florence, this is La Mappa della Catena, it's a very famous painting. This is Florence at the 1300s, and this is Florence now.
I don't know which one I'm going to give away. I'm keeping one and I'm sending one to one of you members. I'll decide later. All right, let's
now
go.
I'm selling textiles. So yesterday I was selling tomatoes, now
Will you take my
Fiorenza.
my Greek Southern Italian coin?
I would take your florin coin.
No,
No?
no deal.
10,000 euro for that?
No deal.
No?
Anyway, yesterday we covered a little bit of the food that this city has to offer and some medieval history, but there's a lot more to this region. We are going to go to a place called
Monteriggioni.
which I don't know much about, but you do. And then we're going to go to San Gimignano
And then San Gimignano.
and
exactly.
possibly a third surprise place.
And possibly, yes, in the middle. Maybe we stop somewhere else. Let's see.
AutoGrill, the greatest gas station in the world.
AutoGrill.
This is the little fortress town of Monteriggioni. Did I say that correct?
Very correct. Do I look confident?
Are you trying to
now?
not look down? So, this little city we're about to explore. There's a restaurant here, there's a winery, but this is situated between Florence and Siena.
Siena. All the cities were kind of small or big, but more or less all the same size as cities. There was not a predominant one. They were all trying to enlarge and conquer each other. That's why in Tuscany we have so many conflicts, because for years we tried to enlarge the borders, and the biggest wars were between Florence also and Siena.
And this little, and that explains this city wall, which basically covers the entire little town. I mean, there's not
This
many
town
houses
was
here, maybe
named-
20 houses?
Actually, those walls were also around normal other cities, but this city specifically, Monteriggioni, was born for being a defending fortress. The fortress defending Siena from the attacks of Florence. Monteriggioni was impossible to conquer, but at one point something happened, and Monteriggioni decided to join Florence and to stand for them.
So it
Without wars
it
or
didn't
without any...
they didn't scale the walls, they didn't sack the city. It just
Nothing.
somehow it came into the possession of Florence.
Yeah.
And there may have been
Mystery.
some bribery here. The Medici banking family may have paid someone off.
It was the 27th of April, 1554, and Monteriggioni fell, and Siena was conquered by the Medici family. After centuries of wars.
And since then, this was part of Florence.
And these, Florence became the Grand Duke Cosimo also became the Duke of Florence and Siena, and then this brought to the creation of Tuscany after. So that's why Florence is the capital of Tuscany.
And thus, this banking family suddenly became European royalty because now they were dukes.
They were Grand Dukes at one point.
Grand Dukes
Big
even.
Dukes, it means. We
Wow.
don't know what happened.
So from like a street money changer to investment banker to
Popes,
an actual
Prince,
duke and
Dukes,
yeah.
Grand Dukes, of course. See how it was. Monteriggioni. 14 towers, mentioned also by Dante in the Divine Comedy, comparing two giants.
And vineyards around.
Vineyards around. It's like exactly the same, because when then this was conquered, the walls preserved the authenticity of the city, and it's like it remained inside for 800 years here. So it's all.
So all of these homes, like this one, would be. This is 800 years old.
See.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of porous. So when I touch it, you're gonna say "Mamma mia" because the cement is crumbling as I'm.
It's sì, travertino. We cannot go.
Vendessi, it's for sale.
You want to buy a house?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Devi entrare qui.
I'd love to buy this home.
No, scherzando, io entro lassù. No, questo ho 1-2 milioni.
1-2 milioni, ce li hai?
2 million?
1 or 2 million, he said.
How long has it been for sale?
Da quanto è in vendita?
From August.
Do you think it will sell fast?
I don't know, because
Io in italiano se vuoi ti
no, ce la faccio anch'io, c'ho quasi un C2. Because the customers who ask for buying it, saying it's too expensive. My brother in Christ, it's a big place in a historic place. What the f you want?
What do you think? 1.2 million? Is it a deal?
Oh, but no, we only have at the moment 1 florin. We have 1 florin,
One
1
gold
Greek
florin.
coin, and nothing else. And
Yeah,
5
the
euros
Greek
maybe.
coin seems to be good for nothing here.
Oi, look at this cat.
Nobody wants my Spartan coin.
So cute, the cats here in the small towns. Medieval cats.
That's the thing about Italy. Where else can you? I didn't know about this town.
But you didn't even know about artichokes.
Yeah, but nobody. That's still some kind of false plant that you think are a drink for some reason. I think the audience is on my side with this one. But
It's not
my
true.
point here is like, where else can you in Italy? Other than Italy, you just wander around, and you end up in a town you never heard about before, and it's 800 years old.
And
So
when you
again, you said, so you're from a little village like this.
I'm from a small village, Badia San Salvatore, the best village if you visit the area of south of Tuscany. It's like, well, my hometown. I'm in love with my hometown. People are like a small community, and well, there's people. that
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Vino gratis.
You want a
Gratis
free-
vino.
Free wine.
We can't say no to that. Do you speak any English? English?
Parla inglese?
Io no inglese.
Yeah, are you from here?
Monteriggioni?
No, io no. Noi abitiamo fra Poggiuponte e Castellina in Chianti.
Bello.
2 chilometri linea d'aria.
I love the little shop here. So let's, yeah,
Cosa
red
volete
wine.
He's
provare?
asking you
Bianco,
if you
nero,
want white or the
Red.
red.
Red, please.
Rosso.
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 Are you having any or you're?
No, I'm driving.
Okay.
I'm your driver.
Just me, yeah.
Solo uno, grazie, sì, che io guido la macchina.
Prendi, prendi.
Se no dovevo rimanere qua. Che mi piacerebbe, Così me,
So this, are they?
Questo è un metà che trova ora un metà sangiovese,
Half
metà
Sangiovese.
sangiovese e metà merlot.
And half
Metà, metà.
1 year.
Is this wine from here, the vineyard around here?
Sì, this is delle vigne qui, sì, vedi, Poggi Bonzi.
Oggi Monti.
It's close by. We passed by car.
Cheers!
Buono.
Grazie.
But you also mentioned that there's a lot of characters in a place like
There's
this.
lots of characters, see, and we all know each other. And we go like here in Monteriggioni or small towns. People, they all know each other, of course. And
Do you miss living in a place like this?
Yeah, absolutely. In what, few years? No, like when I will be retired.
You're
I will
gonna
go.
move back to a village.
See, it's perfect. I can't wait for playing cards like old people in the village, drinking cinari.
And drinking,
you know?
yeah.
Exactly, the artichokes.
Look at this, the
Exactly.
shoes with the Italian flag.
They're very well known. Mm-hmm.
So,
No, ma vai alla sbarra, sì, vai alla sbarra e chiamami dalla sbarra.
we're coming up to the restaurant, right? To the left and then right. This town is a gem. Let's check if they're open. I mean, this looks like the greatest restaurant in the world. No, they're closed. There's the old crest as well.
Mons Regionis. Monteriggioni, of course, no? I haven't told you. Mons Regionis means the mountain of the region. Monteriggioni. Guarda, brother food. Oh wow, you can also get.
This is the coolest cup I've ever seen. Jesus.
You can just up
Siege warfare, look at the siege machine. Here you have animal skin so that arrows with fire wouldn't light this wooden structure up. And then when you get close enough, you know, the ramp goes down and then you board the walls and you fight your way up amidst the hail of arrows.
This is the flag of Siena, black and white, the Balsana.
So this is then Siena being conquered by the Florentines, you see? Because that's the lily.
I can see they're resisting for the moment.
Like this. And I'll be ready. Shield wall. And that's how it's done. And that's Siena was born.
Were you here in 1554?
Sadly not.
Oh. Who would you support? Siena or Florence?
I would have supported
Resistance or
Florence.
conquering?
I
Florence.
would have been with the bankers. I would have been a Medici.
He says, do not touch.
Now this is the coolest ticket office I've ever seen. It looks like a battering ram. There's the ram, or the head of the ram. They even have the wheels here. Awesome. Now, this is then maybe, I don't know if the ram would have been this big, but this is what was used. People would be pushing here, and they'd be pushing this against the entrance and try to break into a castle or a fortified town, as you can see right here. Right outside the castle walls, you have olive trees. Are these ripe, you think?
Almost. Now we start with the harvest.
So it's eatable, just like this.
It's eatable, but don't eat because it's disgusting. This is good for making oil, not to be eaten.
Okay.
It's really not good. You can try it, but
You
not
can
good.
try. Well, obviously then we're gonna try, aren't we?
I told you, huh? It's not good. Because this is good for making oil, not for being eaten.
Ooh, it's even.
Blech. Cinari.
Oh.
I told you.
Oh. Man,
But the extra virgin olive oil from this olive is one of
never
the
again.
worst.
Well, it looks pretty cool. So it is a, what is it?
Agriturismo.
We could not enter to cut a lot of grapes, so we decided
So all of this is your
all of that.
vineyard.
Yes, and there is another part over there.
She said they're just gonna leave these on here because there was too much rain this year, and now they are overripe. The olive was horrible. These ones should be good, I think.
Yeah,
So,
try.
okay, I want to try the grapes here. What's the name of those grapes?
Sangiovese.
This Sangiovese. All right.
Jump.
Wow.
Take one that is nice.
How do I know if they're nice?
This three on the side.
That one.
No, the other one.
This one's?
See, this is nicer.
I got it. This one is nice. Let's try.
Should be good.
Mmm. It's beautiful. Yeah. So what they do with this is that they make wine and moonshine. We're gonna try both, right? Here, I think, are they good? You gonna try them?
You would pick the worst grape. Dai, Harald. What's that?
Okay,
This one is good.
I guess I'm going out again.
No, it's fine.
You disapprove? Oh?
Like my tiny espresso.
It looks awesome. If I was living close to here, I would buy this bad batch, and I would make grappa.
A lot of grappa.
A lot of grappa. So Martina asked me if I could teach the all to make pasta. So, you know, for the past half an hour, I've been lecturing and showing them how it's done. They're all quick learners. They're learning very fast. Look at Martina here, for
Thank
example.
you for teaching me, Harald. I've never done that.
The first time, this is...
See, my first speech.
I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Isn't it bad, right? show the real one that you made, master.
Okay, I'll do it just one for you guys. I'll show you how it's done. You know, we cut. You don't need to worry about the aesthetics too much, you know. What the important thing is that you get a proper roll going here. Just like that. And then you don't want it to break in the middle. That would be disaster. But if you put your hands out here, is a good technique. You can kind of roll it, and then you stretch it from the center.
Thank you for teaching us, Harald.
Yeah. No, it's my, you know.
You grew up doing that, right?
I grew up doing this. Yeah, this is a famous Norwegian recipe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not Norwegian. It's not Norwegian.
No, technically it's from Normandy. It's a Norman recipe. Yeah. Okay, let's ask the expert. Yeah.
Perfetto.
What do you prefer to make them thin or thick? Like what's the?
It doesn't have to be regular. It can be some thick, some more
Handmade.
thin,
Okay.
as you like to eat them.
So this is only wheat,
This is only wheat.
and then in here, what does this
This
do?
is a semolino wheat, that not wheat, flour. So it's for not getting sticky with the pasta.
So that's why I mix it with this.
Yes,
Okay, like that.
like that.
And then you obtain something like that, which is pretty good, Harald.
They're nice.
Yeah.
And then come a little bit closer. Okay, you just pull it up. My worry was that it would break, but it doesn't break.
How confident, guarda.
Confidence. Okay, so now we can speed it up a little bit. Now that they've taught me well, because obviously they're the ones teaching me. I'm just talking tough. I've never done this before.
I do, look at the perfection of mine.
Okay, I'll
much
record you
better.
doing one.
No, it's much better,
Okay,
it's much
let's see.
better.
Let's see who's better here. Yeah,
Obviously. See,
show us how it's done.
now you've got the only stick one. Look, the technique, the confidence. I spent My childhood doing this.
So it's common
and
that-
my quarantine doing this.
So it's common that you make your own spaghetti here.
See, it's not a spaghetto, it's a piccio, which is from this area specifically. So Val d'Orcia. And we can teach to people that there's no eggs inside. Do you see eggs? There's no eggs.
Yeah, so the only ingredients here was
Flour. And water. Salt and extra virgin
Olive oil. And that's it.
That's it. Exactly. Look.
So your grandmother, you said when you were young, she would never go and buy.
His grandmother.
Oh, that was your grandmother. Would never buy.
My
She
grandmother sometimes she was. His grandmother.
Mamma non, la tua
No,
nonna
no.
non ha mai...
Non ha
Mai
mai
mangiato pasta in sacchetto.
Per fare i tacos.
Sai che la macchina.
In genere la mia figlia l'ha fatto lui.
El normanno, el italiano, and also the Tuscan,
Bravo.
or you call your Sienese.
Sì, Sinisa, amiatina, dai.
And it's going in here.
Here we have some boiling water.
3 different ones, so we still will know which one is.
You eat your one, I don't want to eat your one. You eat.
Well, I don't want to eat yours either. So.
Yours.
Okay, and
And
tomato
there's some
sauce.
tomato sauce, and now we are going to make the cheese sauce.
As in Val d'Orcia we eat peach with tomato and this which is a bigger garlic. You see how big is this?
It's the biggest garlic I've ever seen.
It's not so strong like the normal garlic, it's much lighter, so it's not that like will kill vampire after.
È più o meno questa. Tanto così si stacca.
I'm so skilled, I only need one hand for this.
Poi ti ricordi dove l'hai messi?
Which one am I? This one.
The anti-one.
Perfetto. Prendi tranquillamente il piatto.
Take the dish and go with him. Masterchef.
Un paio di cucchiai di acqua
2 spoons of water.
e guarda, no,
Okay,
Allora.
only here.
On the side.
two,
Not
more.
on the cheese, but on the side.
one more. E poi si incomincia a mescolare.
And now you start to melt with cheese.
Perfetto.
Yes. You got another perfetto, huh? This video should be on educating your parents.
Perfetto.
All right.
Mix, mix, mix.
Okay, let's see. First time with a homemade pasta.
Bravo. Your first pasta.
Pasta clandestina. That's the name of this dish.
Handmade. Handmade.
It is homemade.
Homemade, handmade.
This is clandestina pasta, homemade. There's no government involved in this. There's no taxes on this. This was homemade in the basement. Yes. So
This is the Orcia DOC Sangiovese, 100%. And the name of our wine is Belliena. This is Belliena Orcia Sangiovese. It's 100% Sangiovese grape, and it ages in the oaks 18 months. Questa è stata svinata. And 6 months to finish rounding in the bottom.
Orcia doc.
Te la conosci la
Buono.
canzone?
okay. This is Martina's pasta. Let's see now. You know what?
Better yours.
Not bad for a first try. Not bad.
Thank you
Not
so
bad for your
much.
first. No,
Let me try.
you can become really good
Wow.
pasta maker one day, I think.
I hope
A little
so.
bit of practice. Oh.
Still some errors, no?
Well, I'm not going to be, you know,
So picky.
too picky here, but just going to say there's room for improvement. Remember in Roma, I was scolded for my rolling technique.
And
So-
because you were about to cut the pasta.
This is the world's first ever Harold approves of Harold's own pasta.
Bravo.
I think they're busting out the Grappa clandestina. As you can see here, no label. And whenever I see no label, that can only mean one thing.
Not on sale, just
Homemade.
homemade.
Could I have a smell?
Yes, you can drink it.
I can drink it.
Try it.
Okay, let's see then. Ooh,
Fine, fine, fine.
awesome.
Oh, awesome. Good
luck, sir.
Coffee first, eh?
Coffee first.
Dai, coffee and then grappa. At least the rule.
All these Italian rules. I just want to hit the gongo.
I'm driving.
Okay, it's just me then. Do you normally shoot this, or you enjoy?
No, we see.
Oh, sip. Okay.
See, because it's also good.
So cultured, even with the gongo. Okay. This is me trying to be more cultured and less barbaric. So, okay, I'm gonna sip it in your honor.
The day in which you will be educated.
Yeah.
Perché facciamo sempre, scherziamo sempre su tutte le regole di cibo italiano. Il
Ooh,
caffè.
it's strong. It packs a punch, yeah. How many percent?
Quant'è la percentuale?
47.
47. All right. Harold approves of the gongo clandestina.
I will sleep. I leave you here. You wake up in the countryside. After
Yes.
that, you faint.
Yep.
So jealous.
You can try a little.
I'm driving. Bye. Then I'll take a little.
How do you call it? Gongo.
We call it gongo, yes. Is that the first time you heard the word? So I just type in gongo. Himalaya Gongo Hotel. Here, that's the original gongo hunt.
Wow.
That is Faki Party.
Fucky part.
Yes. He's the world's.
What are you showing here?
He was the world's best gongo hunter in 2021. He's the world gongo hunting champion. Yeah.
You are. I like your face.
The thumbnail, yeah. Well, we were serious. We were hunting for gongo. It's not so easy.
Let's weave our way through these cars. You can do it.
So that's how we found it, basically.
Closing in.
Yeah.
Get you one that is cold because it's not open.
Oh, he has a full bottle.
Yes.
Oh,
so
wow.
Our neighbor is making some new.
All right. So I'm not totally depleting your federal gongo reserves. You will have some left.
Ce l'avete altro?
We are making some with the new skins.
The ones you outside there, huh?
Yes, but the neighbor came Monday, I think, and he took some
From here.
from here.
Wow.
And he is making more.
I'm gonna go and show you exactly how they make it, because it's a waste product from the wine production.
He sent us a video, but it's too much.
He sent you too many?
No.
It's like too much.
Look at this, a fresh bottle of gongo.
100 rupees.
100 rupees.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm now going to show you where their gongo comes from. So they have a huge vineyard back there, as I've already shown you. And this truck is full of skins from the grapes. Now this has already been, wow, there's a lot of fruit flies here. So these skins have already been in those big barrels. You know, they kind of crush the juices out of those huge barrels.
No, but this is the object that you use for pressing the grapes,
Yes.
the skin.
It has these two.
Instead of the foot like before, where you're stepping on it. This one.
So it's going down.
And what's left is then these skins. Now they're going to use this to fertilize the fields. Like if you throw this in the fields, it's really good for the plants. But you could also use this to make gongo. And so they've taken some of this and they've made this. Now here they call that drink grappa, but I think now we've taught them a new word, gongo. So it's going to be called gongo clandestina. Mm-hmm. How, if you were going to make alcohol from all of it, how many bottles would you be able to make from that?
Quello?
Yeah.
1000 no,
Kind of
500-600
500,
minimo.
600.
Bottles like this.
Sì.
Wow, that's a lot.
Do you want to stay here? I leave you with Andrea, you make gongo with grappa.
That sounds like a plan.
C'ho,
Yeah.
c'ho anche il
ciao.
distillatore, se vuole.
If you ever need a good employee, I'm your guy. Just give me a call.
We can call our neighbor.
Really? Not me?
Se vuole fare
Oh, I was hoping.
famosa
that
con la
tips you the
distillazione, si viene
Ok.
tutte e due mascherati e si fa.
Yeah.
Ciao!
Thank you so much. Grazie.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
My God, I love them. I want to stay with them
What a
forever.
cool. So it's called Vegliana.
Vegliana.
Now, if you are in Pienza, you can just come here on your own, right?
Yeah.
Or if you're in Florence, you don't know how to come out here, you could of course contact Martina.
See, I'm not
And-
to drive you with my car.
It will be with a tour
There
bus,
will
yeah.
be no,
Or a
with
private.
a private driver, professional driver. I can drive you because you're a friend of mine, but with clients, we need
You're not a professional driver?
I am a professional driver, but not for carrying people. I can carry my friend. Cannot be paid for carrying people. Of course, it's not my job. But it
Okay,
will
so
be
let
even
me
more comfortable.
let me reiterate. You will have a better driver coming here than what I currently have. I'm in I'm in grave danger,
what
and
do you mean?
I'm risking my life to show you
Not
this
true.
farm because
Not
with
true.
Martina as a driver. So what she's trying to say is that you will be safer than I am currently am.
This is true.
Yeah, when you book a tour and come out
This
here.
is true, but I'm not a bad driver. I'm good. No? I am.
What?
Don't ask help.
Well, I'm not saying anything. No, she's a good driver. She's a good driver.
You're not saying anything.
Listen, you're better than me. I don't even have a license.
It's like we are in a plane. It's not actually the bad day for being drunk because it's you break it. It's very heavy.
So this is
It's
what
that
they're
cheese.
famous for here? Their type of cheese?
Pecorino, sheep milk cheese. And
Sheep
those
milk cheese.
Also are very famous from Siena. They are ricciarelli with almonds.
The smell.
Are you going to eat
Is
in
this
one
sheep?
bite? Milk sheep. Sheep milk.
Sheep milk cheese. Wow, look at the federal cheese reserves. It's like Mecca for a cheese fan.
This is
No, it sucks. There's like a basement down there leading down to the federal cheese reserves. But they're so busy to kind of be able to get any kind of personal service here. Wow, what a great shop. Is this from around here?
This is Brunello di Montalcino, yes. It's from here, from Montalcino. E un salamino di cinghiale.
Wow, look at the Costa logo.
E va sempre su questo?
I'm gonna have to indulge.
Sì, sì, va bene quanto uno. No, va bene.
Hey Northman, why don't you film more often? Well, if you're this far into the video, I don't mind answering a commonly asked question for you. If I upload stuff that most people don't want to see, it kind of hurts the channel in the algorithm. So what I have done is I have created the members area, so videos that get censored, like the porcumentary, I can put them uncensored there. If people just have a question and I don't mind rambling on about it for 20 or 30 minutes, that's a video that some people want to see. I put that in the members area. Sometimes I think I have a good video idea, but the video doesn't work out. For example, in Rhodos, This summer I made a couple of videos that weren't good enough for the channels. I put them in a members area. Same in Napoli, in Pompeii, and also in Vietnam. I went on a second cruise and I thought the video, okay, this is just going to tank on the main channel. I'm putting it on the members area. The video you're watching right now, this was actually a video I filmed for the members area. Now, after having spent a week editing it, I'm thinking, okay, it's probably good enough for the main channel. So I'm testing it here right now, hence why you're watching it. However, I would have never bothered to film it if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't have the members area. So the members area does lead to more content, even on the main channel. Now, some people don't like that I have a members area. Sometimes I see questions like, well, oh no, we have to pay for his videos. I'm so should never supported you and watched your videos. It's not about that. It is extra content for the tiny minority of people who want to view it. Now, back to the Tuscan countryside. I'm having a cappuccino with my grappa.
Yes.
That's okay? I was expecting a no, because usually it's like, no.
Because she's polite.
Okay. You're the one who suggested it.
I could, grappa, okay, but grappa and cappuccino is weird. No inside. Apart.
Okay, I'll have a cappuccino first, then a grappa. Look, he's looking at you and he's thinking like, what's she gonna do with 2 drops of coffee?
This is at least 4.
Yeah, it's 1 sip. Whereas I can sit here now and like, I can enjoy and... I'm never gonna understand Italian coffee culture.
You don't need to understand. Just do what you want.
I don't want to understand.
Keep not enjoying life. That's what we do.
You're the one who not... You're limiting yourself to 2 drops when you could have 20.
Wonderful. One.
Yeah.
Look at my tiny cappuccino.
Take 1 sip and then we see how much is left.
I can make it last 4 hours.
Now she's just playing it up because she knows that I'm filming it and I'm making it up. Can I ask you a question about Italian coffee culture?
You can, but
Yeah.
I can answer because I'm not Italian.
Oh really? Where are you from?
I'm from Greece.
Wow. In Greece, do you have real coffee cups like this? Or do you have mini coffee cups like this when you drink coffee in Greece?
In Greece, we usually drink ice coffee, freddo espresso, espresso freddo.
What's the size of the cup?
It's bigger, like double dose coffee and
Like an American size?
milk. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. In Italy, people come here for 2 minutes, drink pop, and they go. In Greece, we usually sit on cafeteria like 2 hours.
Yeah.
We drink 1 coffee 2 hours. Here is Patras. This is Peloponnesos.
Mm-hmm.
Sparti is
here.
Blah blah blah.
But you're from there. And it used to be Spartan territory, right? It used to be Sparti. It used to be Lacedaemon, Lacedaemonos.
Lacedaemonos,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that what you still call it, or
Sorry?
is that still the name of the state, Lacedaemonos, or?
No, it's Sparti and the Laconia and the
Laconia.
town, it's Sparti. Lacedaemonos was in past in the war and Leonidas with 300 people and it's history.
So what's this town called?
Colle Valdelsa. Valdelsa means hilltop.
It's just ridiculous. Everywhere you go, there's just some new place you never heard about before. And if it was in any other country, it would be the
Main attraction.
It will be on the banknotes, because that's how beautiful it is. Wow, almost no one here. How you go down? You're gonna fly.
No, with a parachute. Porca.
Did you say porca? Does that mean pork? Why do you curse the pork?
No, I didn't
Why-
curse the pork. I
You
pork
d-
the
why-
poorness, miseria. We say porca miseria. in
Porca.
Italian.
It's like you're like I saying Jesus. You're like pork. You shouldn't take pork's name in vain like that.
Shut up. Shut up. Now you have to carry me under because I will not go down there. I will have to live here.
Now we're talking.
Now we are talking. Oh, Assassin's Creed. This
So-
is Assassin's Creed view.
This is the Tuscan countryside.
This is the Tuscan countryside.
So I was going to leave the story to you. How did this become part of Florence?
They spontaneously decided to join Florence. We had the plague in 1348, also here, that was so bad. 13,000 people, 3,000 people, and then they called Florence and they asked help. And so they spontaneously asked to Florence to save them. So San Gimignano.
Because I guess everything then collapsed. The food
Yeah.
supply here, they weren't able to run the economy and feed the people. So they're like, magnanimous
tragedy.
bankers and usurers of Florence,
Please
the
take
Medicis, please come and save us. And this
that's
became
it.
part of
because
Florence.
San Gimignano has a very old foundation. San Gimignano is actually an Etruscan city, even if there's a Roman legend. And San Gimignano then, was really, really important at the time, up to the plague. In 1200s, there's a huge growth, so we have to think about San Gimignano before the plague, when they started building tower houses like those, where rich people, they could live and they could show off, because who had an higher tower had more money. So enemies, they tried to surpass themselves until this tower of the Podestà, the town hall, said, you cannot surpass this tower. If you surpass this tower, your tower would be scapitozzata, which means cut off. So you have to imagine 72 towers before, now we have only 13. We are in the highest one, 54
we could see
meters.
kind of more of the towers on that side,
See?
couldn't we?
And
Let's-
people, they could not do that. So people, they could not
Build higher than
build
this by
higher.
law.
So what they did was build in two. Like, let's see this other side, the Twin Tower.
That is the Twin Tower, yeah.
See, Ardinghelli and Salvucci, in order to have higher tower, they built two. In this way, if you put that tower on the top of the other tower, well, you have a higher tower anyway. This was a way to show off, to show they were powerful. San Gimignano was a custom city, because there's the river close by, the river Elsa.
So they derived revenue on the trade coming through here. Customs
Exactly,
on,
because it's a river which enters into the river Arno.
which runs past
Elsa.
Florence.
See, it's Elsa Valley. We are in the Elsa Valley. It's a valley that surrounds the river Elsa, and this river enters into the Arno. So it's basically one of the most important and for strategy positions and for controlling the people going to Pisa, people going to Florence, commerce. So it's like custom, and lots of people, they started to live here also for these commerce reasons.
So for Florence to then gain control over this city must have been and also this is so close to Siena, right?
Exactly. And those
So-
people were merchants, bankers, also usurers. So they were customs. They started to do money trading as well. And all these people, they had all these huge tower houses to show off. So it's like
So Siena stood no chance then with Florence controlling all these smaller towns, including the one we just visited.
Exactly. This
And-
was a very powerful position. Absolutely. This is the main square. If you see there, at the ground floor there were the shops, but the first window that you see is not actually a window, it's a door. So you had to use ladder to enter in the first floor. In this way, in case of danger, you could defend yourself in a safer way, in a better way. And then on the very, very top, well, from the ground, you had the first floor where maybe older people they were staying, then younger, and on the top the kitchens, because in case of fire, instead of burning inside, they had the time to escape. So they were leaving the kitchens on the top and then running outside. So in the past, who was living higher was actually poorer. Now it's different if you think.
Because it was more dangerous to be high
It
up.
was more dangerous, so there were kitchens and servants on the top.
Now we are talking. This is the palazzo. I went back outside to record these frescoes for you guys, because I don't know if we're coming out through this area again or not. Man. This is unreal. Is there a ghost in this well too? Is it? Since you're standing there looking at it, I mean, and you love ghosts. So Martina, this was the palazzo?
That's Podesta.
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 What's a podesta?
Podesta was that person that was called from abroad, which means another city, another town, to be more impartial as possible when they were taking decision.
Like
so
a mayor?
See, kind of, but it was in charge of the power of like justice, and also he was working together with the priors, for example, in Florence. Here, this is the Palace of the Podesta that was changing every 6 months, and all the crest that you see
Every
here.
6 months?
See,
You're a podesta, you risen to the, up the ranks, and you're like, wow, look at me, I'm literally a king of this castle. You're enjoying life. You got maybe like 5 wives, 10 concubines, and then they're telling you,
drink a glass of wine.
yeah,
every day.
well, or a barrel,
Out,
and then it's like 6 months. It's like, sorry, Podesta,
Out.
you have to go out.
Move out. Yeah, but it was not so easy to be a Podesta because people they were trying to blackmail you.
But when you were here, life was sweet.
But when they were here inside, yes, they were coming from other cities because they should not support a family in particular inside the town. It should be, equal, more equal as possible.
Even worse,
they were
so
called from
outsiders
outside.
were invited and given this palace?
And so these families are families of, there's lots of Florentines as well, there's lots of people from Siena.
How you doing? Male. That sounds like malo, bad in Spanish.
I'm sweating, it's too high. 1, 2, 3. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Guarda.
Almost there.
You're almost there. Too much and you reach the... Grazie.
So here's how obviously now this is hollowed out, but I can see here, this would have been wooden support beams in here, so this would have been this would have been a floor. But that wood, since when was this built? 700 years ago?
I don't know, I don't even know my name now.
Okay, but it would be, yeah, you see here, this would have been the support beams that held what were obviously floors, and then there would have been stairs in between each floor. But now we're left with this. All right, we made it. Man, so we're talking 1300s here? Wow, remember this. This is my favorite fresco in here. You see the knight dueling with the other knight? I'm gonna take a photo for you guys so we can zoom. How many floors in this tower?
Floors? I don't know. Meters? 54. See, it's called the Torre Grossa, big tower. It's the highest tower.
More on that once we're up.
Because this is related with Alexander the Great.
This one?
You're near Alessandro Magno. Because this one, it's Philide, the girl, and she's hitting him, and this is Aristotle. Aristotle complained because Alexander the Great, he kind of distracted himself with Philide, and he said, you should not do that, you have to focus on your goal. And then she revenged.
And not focus on women, you mean?
Exactly. And so, Alessandro said okay, and he learned the lesson. But she revenged with Aristotle, and she seduced him, and now she's hitting him, so he made a stain.
So Aristotle, when Alexander was his student, told him, don't waste your time on the ladies. Okay, so then this lady gets angry and she whips Aristotle. Okay.
See, but I mean, she made him do that.
Well, now we're down on the ground level underneath the Twin Towers. But you said that this is the greatest church you've seen, right?
I actually cried the first time I am. So for the Magic family with Beato Angelico as well. And those two statues are made by Jacopo della Quercia.
Wow, what a church.
So the guide was right next to the
Martina's picked up the scent of pork. So we're following the scent of pork.
I can feel the smell of
I feel it too.
delicious pork roasted.
Maybe it's here.
Maybe it's here.
Ha.
Same.
Let's sit here under the protection of the mighty pork. Is this a in your village? Would there be pigs like that?
This is not a pig. This is a wild boar.
Do they ever hunt you when you walk in a forest?
I have them in the streets in my village.
And what do they do when they see you?
It's better. I sometimes find them in the garden.
And don't they like dig up and destroy the garden?
They destroy the gardens. That's my cat. That she's like a savage cat and she can kick them out.
Could I try some of the wild boar salami from the hog? Did you kill this one yourself? No? Do you know who killed it?
No, I don't know. It's almost 5 right now.
Can you hunt them here? Can you hunt?
Yes.
So when you see it, it's no problem shooting it.
There is the period, but yes.
So beautiful. Can't believe that when you're angry, you say porca.
But no, we don't say cinghiale. This is wild boar.
That's very upsetting.
In
But
my
the pork is my spirit animal.
see,
And
it can be the boar.
you know, he's so innocent and you're just cursing him like that.
See. No, we're not cursing the pork. We don't say pork.
You
pork.
cursed him. We all heard it.
We
Did you
say-
guys hear it?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
they
the
heard
word
it.
itself that it's cursing something else. We use the word itself to curse someone else. So it's
You
even
cursed the
worse.
pork and we heard you.
Grazie.
Grazie. You're the pork curserer.
Finally.
And that's not a good thing. Cheers, my friend. So this is the meat from this guy, right? I'm sorry, buddy. It's here, so I have to try it. Wow, he's good. Juicy. Wow, look at that. This looks fantastic.
And you know what you got? Brunello di Montalcino, your new favorite wine. This is Chianti, vedi? Questa è fatta con cosa? Con Sangiovese?
Sì, è di Chianti, però perché è barricata.
But it has
È
the...
il colore the color because it's put it in the barrel
Okay.
for the barrique.
It's also another grape.
But it has a pork on it and a tower. It has a pig.
But this is our symbol
Yes.
of this shop.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes.
But it's also
Because
this.
they are personal as a person.
It's also my symbol. It's my spirit animal.
Yeah,
So I
they
will take this one. You know, you respect the pork. I also respect the pork. So then you have a sale. It's like the city authorities have designed these street lights to be beautiful. They don't really light up the road much, but it sure is beautiful as you're driving through these streets with these lights that are partially covered by trees, which makes the road very dark. And we are back.
And we are alive.
Yes, we survived. Good driving.
How many more people?
Definitely more people. Thank you. Toilet break. It's another 2 kilometers to walk. Like Martina can't drive downtown here now. It's Friday, and if you're a taxi, you know, you can cruise around. But if you are in a private car, they kind of close the streets off. So I'm gonna have to walk with my moonshine, my Grappa clandestina, my castle beer, my cheese, and I'll show you the hotel. There's not that many budget options around in Florence, so it's basically 200 a night for a cottage. The hotel is on this street, but kind of in the back alley, so not facing this river or the famous bridge. That's up there on that terrace where we were upstairs in the jewelry shop in the last Florence video. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look. Gongoja. Show you the travesty that is the hotel gym. Oops. This is the thing, I mean, not that I picked this hotel for a gym, but for the gym. Man, I'm tired, but this isn't a gym. There's nothing you can do here. And no, these, I mean, it's better to not have a gym than to claim that this is a gym. Other than that though, the staff here, they're cool. Really good service actually. I really like the staff here. It's kind of let's say, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to show you. Woo! Ta-da! Hold on, let's get rid of some of these bottles. Castel Giocondo, this was 50 euros. Martina said it's a really good one. I just love the design of the bottle. But basically this is it. The entire room. The best feature of this room is the ceiling. You can see the cracks up there. I mean, this is actually an old piece of art.